seems that every time that my name is even mentioned in English class.
All right, class. Now it's time to start studying William Shakespeare.
See what I mean? But I wrote shows for audiences to enjoy and for actors to perform. But, you know, some of them were extremely funny.
Young man, to the principal's office.
While others of them were extremely sad.
This is extremely sad.
Young man and young ladies, you go compose yourself and you to the principal's office.
Whoa. Well, anyway, what's missing here is the magic and splendor of the theater. You see, I wrote plays for audiences to enjoy. You see, what you need to do is take it off the page and put it on the stage. Come with me to the year of 1564. That's a very long time ago, I know, but that's when I was born, April the 23rd to be exact. In a wonderful small town known as Stratford-upon-Avon. Now, Stratford. Stratford. Stratford was a small little village in England, and Avon was the quiet, gentle river that flowed through Stratford. It was a wonderful, idyllic place to grow up. As a matter of fact, I used to go hunting a good bit too. But they called it poaching. We didn't own the animals. Anyway, as far as my parents...
Very goodly folk. Please, allow me to introduce them. Mother, Father, come on here for a moment, will you? I'd like very much for you to meet some friends of mine.
William, darling, who are these people?
Well, they're my friends, the audience.
Oh, well now, I'm John Shakespeare. This is my lovely and dainty wife.
Mary Shakespeare.
My wife.
My mother?
And my baby boy. Isn't he a sweet one?
Not now, Mother, please. Father, why don't you tell me a little about yourself?
Certainly. I'm a glove maker by trade, and I'm very active in public affairs.
He became High Bailiff.
Now, dearie.
But you did, it's true.
The High Bailiff is the town mayor, as you know it.
How do you do? How do you do? How do you do? Oh, I simply love being the mayor.
He just loves being the mayor.
One day something happened that would change my life forever. It was wonderful. I was about 4 years old, but I will never forget.
He will never forget.
I looked down that long, dusty road to see a strange and marvelous wagon coming my way. It seemed very magical, and I could see men.
He
You could see men.
Donned with incredible costumes and props, moving about as free as butterflies. They were thespians, actors. We're quite a group, we're traveling troupe, we sing and dance and juggle and hop, we fling and branches, give us time, and we'll perform a magical feat, yes, you're in store for quite a treat. Excuse me, sir, where do we have permission to entertain the fine people of this city?
Entertain. Perform.
If we could, sir!
My friends, not only do you have my permission to put on plays in Stratford, we'll arrange for a payment of 9 shillings out of the town funds, so that the first show can be seen by everyone without charge.
Does that mean free?
Yeah! Yeah! The traveling troupe, we sing and dance and juggle and hop, we fling and branches, give us time, we'll perform a magic feat and show. So for quite a treat. Thank goodness my father said yes, for I wanted very much to see the actors act. And what a glorious time it was for Stratford. Everyone gathered around the town hall, anxious to see a show. I said, everyone gathered around the town hall.
Oh, what a great event this will be for our town.
Yeah, little country never hurt nobody. My father was so very proud.
I'm so proud.
And the best part is...
It's free! Ladies
Ladies and gentlemen,
When the play was ready to begin, an actor would come forward who was called
a prologue.
Yes, a prologue. It would tell us what the play was going to be about.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight
You see, we had no printed programs back then.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight we
Oh,
have...
and you usually spoke right.
Would you please let me finish?
So sorry, Jack.
Thank you. Now today we have a play,
A play.
which entails a battle
A battle!
and a war.
War?
Yes, there's excitement in store as we behold lots of cold, bloody fighting.
Cold, cold, bloody, bloody fighting, fighting.
In other words, the good guy gets the bad guy.
Oh! Oh!
Excuse me, but could you please go over there?
Oh, sorry, man. Oh!
What performances they gave! This traveling troupe was no more than 4 actors, who oftentimes played as many as 20 characters.
Why, an actor could change himself from a clown to a mighty Roman, to a silly lady, to a ghastly ghost.
Ghastly.
Oh, I'm so glad we bought season tickets.
As a child, I was never to be the same again, for these actors returned to Stratford many times.
Many times! See you next year, Will!
So long, my friends. A few years passed and I became 18, and a young man with a fancy of true love in my heart. It was November. Or was it December? I can never seem to remember my wedding anniversary. No matter. I married a wonderful young girl by the name of Anne Hathaway, who, by the way, was just a few years older than I.
8 years to be exact.
No one would know if you wouldn't tell them. Can you guess how many children we had?
4, 12, 6.
No. There were only 3. Susanna was the eldest. Then came the twins, Hannah and Judith.
William, dearest husband, come here immediately. I need you.
Be right there, my lamb. Ah, yes, marriage. An honorable institution for the most part.
In the life of an artist is the wife of an artist who promises to cherish, love, honor, and obey till death do us part. A vow made from the heart, but somehow it's difficult to keep each day.
go to Johnson's if you like.
I'm sorry, William. I'm too tired. Besides, I have a headache. Children need mending and the socks need tending.
Oh, poor dear. Poor lamb. Please, excuse my wife. A few years later, my own marriage settled down a bit, and the children grew older, and it was decided to... Well, there's a traveling troupe once again.
How you doing, Willie?
Do you realize I've seen all of your plays since I was 4 years old?
Well, that's real good.
And you have made such a great impression on me that I've been as far as you come. An actor!
Do you have any experience, kid?
Got a resume?
Well, not really, but all I need is a chance to show off my talents. Ta-da!
Oh, don't call us. We'll call you.
Get agent!
Oh.
Well, that did it. Stratford just wasn't big enough for my dreams any longer. There was only one place to go. One place to be. London! Yes, London, a great and busy city, where theatre was growing, and I was determined to find a job there. Excuse me, sir. I'm looking for work.
Before that, help me with this. Now what'd you say you wanted?
I'm looking for work, if that's what you're asking.
Sorry, I don't think anything's available right now.
But there's got to be something I can do, just as long as it's near the stage.
Another thespian. Look, kid, I'm sorry. There's just nothing right now.
But there's honestly got to be something I can do. Just as long as it's near the stage.
Near the stage.
Yes.
How about shoveling up after the horses?
You need shoveling no.
Hey, take it or leave it.
Fine, I'll take it.
All right, you got yourself a deal. What's your name, kid?
William, sir. William Shakespeare.
Shakespeare, huh?
Yes.
Might want to think about changing your name, going into theater and all.
Yeah.
Suit yourself. Probably end up a has-been like the others.
Oh, but he didn't. How could we ever forget this incredible man? He inspired all the other workers, and they soon became known as the Shakespeare Boys.
He would tell tales and write poems and plays.
Oh, the enthusiasm and ambition young Will had, and the stories he told.
And the ghost came to seek revenge.
Revenge? How does he do that? Scare somebody to death?
Oh, no, not all ghosts are evil or scary, you see.
Okay. Go on.
This ghost seeks revenge through his son Hamlet, the young prince of Denmark.
Angels and ministers of grace defend us. Be thy spirit of health or goblin damned. Bring with thee airs from heaven or blasts from hell. Speak! I shall go no further.
Mark me.
I will.
My hour is almost come when I to sulphurous and tormenting flames must render up myself.
Alas, poor ghost.
Pity me not, but lend thy serious hearing to what I shall unfold.
Speak, I am bound to hear.
I am thy father's spirit.
Oh, my prophetic soul.
Oh,
But wait, how should I spoil it for you? Someday I pray you read the play for yourself, and the ending will certainly surprise you. His bloody even saw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6.
Good morrow, Sam.
How you doing, Willie?
As much as I hate to admit it at the moment, these are two very good friends of mine.
Why, thank you, Willie. You know, Willie sure is a quaint wife.
You willy, yeah.
Yes, thank you for that compliment. Allow me to introduce Mr. Ben Johnson.
Pleased to meet you.
I'm sure too.
No, you're Chris Lamar.
That's right.
Yeah, they wrote many great plays also.
Oh, that's right. In fact, I have my latest and longest play right here. You wanna see it?
Well, actually,
Of course you do. And in the beginning, the heavens and the earth fell
That's
down.
got my shortest one right here.
Huh?
To be or not to be? That's the answer.
Say, Willie, wanna come have a drink with us?
no, thank you. I'll join you 2 weeks later.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, these two blithering idiots will always be getting in trouble.
Ooh, look at you, nice little liver toad.
And sad to say, one day Marlowe's insulting mouth finally got the best of him.
Hey, your mother was French slipper.
Talk that way about me, Mama Lips.
Oh.
Mommy, he kicked the bucket.
Such a pity, for he was only 29. Death came early for my young friend, as it did for many others in London. Who could ever forget?
The cause of the plague is sin, so the cause of the disease is the theater. For the theater is an evil place, a dangerous place.
There were those who feared the theater. They were against plays being performed in London.
It is the cause of riots, sickness.
Yes, the theater was blamed for many terrible things in the year 1592.
There was fever. My body, it hurts. Help me. Somebody help me. Then racking pain, black oozing boils, and eventually death.
Out of the way.
What are you doing?
I'm closing down the theater. What's it look like?
But why?
Because the Queen says so! That's why. It's the plague all over the world, spreading everywhere. So all the public places are being shut down until this rotten disease passes by, if it passes by. You should consider this a favor. You'll be lucky if you get out of this alive.
The disease known as black plague crept into the city of London from foreign ports. As ships unloaded goods, rats with fleas spread the infection. All sorts of remedies and cures are trying to use it to heal the disease. Here, try some of these homeopathic herbs. There must be something we can do. Lord, have mercy on our souls.
Lord, have mercy on our souls.
Lord,
Lord, have mercy on our souls.
Thousands and thousands of people died during the next few years, and so did the theater.
Queen Elizabeth I always remained loyal to her subjects, and they to her, no matter how bad things go.
I think I can see her.
We shall always remain loyal to her majesty.
God save the Queen! God save the Queen!
William! I just love
Yes, Your Majesty.
Pray, have you got some entertainment today?
Oh, yes, Your Majesty. England's Got Talent. May I present to you, my Your Majesty, the ever lovely and talented Miss Stratford 1599. I suspected you would say, Your Majesty, so I brought you a special surprise. He's a clown, he's a juggler, he's a jester of great wit. The one, the only, Will Kill.
Worry and your frights and let misery rule the world. We let misery rule the world. Is it not much better to make a fool of the world, as I have done? It's so much fun. It's so much fun. It's so much fun. It's so much fun. Say, did you know I work for the same acting company as Mr. Shakespeare here does? He writes all our plays for us. But one day he walked up to me and said, "Well, Will, will you work for me in the theater? And if you will, then I'll write you fat, juicy plays to make people laugh." And I said, "I will." "Oh, you will? Don't you get it? I will!" Well, I worked for that acting company for several years, then decided to go out on my own and dance my way to fame. In fact, I danced over 100 miles from London to Norwich. Crying was I tired. It was a thrill, but oh, the agony of defeat. Get it? Defeat. We let misery rule the world. Everyone loves dancing, I'm sure you will agree. Everyone likes laughter, so why not laugh at me? Now, is there anything else I can do to tickle your royal fanny? I mean fancy. Scourge! Scourge! Bye, Queen.
William, bring your company of actors to Hampton Court at Norwich and perform for us there at Christmas, would you?
Your wish is my command, Your Majesty.
Good. Ta-ta!
Tennis, did you want?
No, not the tennis court, the Queen's Royal Court at Hampton.
One does not forget that tennis is the most popular sport of the hour,
Along with table bowling.
and only the rich can afford to play.
Aristocrats, the rich. As the poor will always be with us, so will the greedy rich. Queen Elizabeth was a powerful person, feared by many. But others become envious of power and seek it for themselves. This happened with Julius Caesar, the mighty Roman general.
Caesar, I'm frightened. I dream of blood and danger. You must not leave the house.
Seems to me most strange that men should fear, seeing that death, the necessary end, will come when it will come. When a man has power, he is like a lion. He is proud and strong. Should I be afraid now? Should I play the coward? Or should I be the lion? If a man has courage, if he uses wisdom, he is never threatened. He goes forth, I'll go forth, I'll go
Look at this. Can you believe it? Allow me to introduce Richard Burbage, one of the greatest actors of all of England. And the others you see gathered around are part of a unique and special company of actors called
The Chamberlain's Men!
What have you got there, Richard?
It's the lease for the theater. It's due to run out soon, and the landlord says we can no longer perform here.
What am I going to do? You can't just throw us out.
I'm afraid these papers are legal. It's his land, and he can do with it what he wants.
We need someone else to play there.
But where? The neighborhood theaters are too little for our company.
He's right.
Wait! Only the land was rented for a term of 21 years, not the theater building itself.
That's it. We can take the timber from this building and move it to another location.
That's so crazy, it just might work.
There was one thing for certain. If we were to continue, we had to have a place to play.
We need a place to call our own. We need a stage that we can act on. We need a place, we need a stage, we need a home.
Played in the courtyards and the street, played in the inn, town halls and taverns.
We play them all, but none we call our own. We need a place to play. We need a place to play.
We've already got the company, the writer, and the actors.
Yes.
All we need is a theater.
Yeah.
A theater!
Why don't we build our own?
Yeah!
Why don't we build our own?
Somewhere in London,
By the river,
and if we're determined
to work together,
we'll make it
the greatest theater in the world. We have a place to play. We have a place to play. Let's do it our share.
Right here in London.
We're showing we care. We're determined to work together to make it the greatest theater in the world.
we've got a stage,
We've got a home. Yeah!
Yes, this is our magnificent new theater, built in 1599 on the bank of the River Thames. We call it the Globe. They wanted it to be the greatest theater in the world.
Now let us tell you about its structure with the help of a few of our assistants.
It was circular, extending to the sky. There's a platform where there's pits. There's a trap door where all sorts of ghosts or devils might appear. There was a ledge-like roof. There was a ledge-like roof known as the heavens, and doors here and there for entrances and exits. And above this open area, which was known as the inner stage, there were balconies where various scenes were performed.
The audiences came from all sections of London. In fact, the average attendance during our actor career was around 2,000 to 3,000 people a day, 6 days a week.
Thank you, my dear.
Yeah. From common merchants to dignified lords, they all came prepared to see a show, each paying a different price.
For those who paid a penny, had the privilege of standing acting in the pit or the yard and were called
Groundlings. They often became quite unruly and very smelly. But for those who could afford a better view of the show, they would sit in the higher levels or balconies. Let's go.
All of this happened during the daylight and the afternoon sun. For years, many different plays graced our magnificent Globe Theater.
Where is he? He killed my brother! Fire! Fire! Fire!
The Globe was burning. It happened in June 1613 during the performance of Henry VIII. A cannon was shot and our French roof caught fire.
From great adversity comes great triumphs. We rebuilt our wonderful theater, the Globe, and it became the most famous theater in all of the world. And of course, I went on to write quite a few more plays, of which I'm sure you will never forget.
I will never forget Hamlet, Romeo, and Juliet, Othello, and as you like, Titus and Andronicus, Macbeth and Coriolanus.
I hope you understand me better.
I will never forget the Julius Caesar, King Lear, the comedy of errors, the taming of the shrew, and much ado about nothing.
Comedy, tragedy,
I will never forget the Tempest, Troilus, and Cressida, two gentlemen of Verona, Pericles, Timmins of Athens, Antony, and Cleopatra.
history. Listen to me.
I will never forget Henry IV, and Fifth, and Sixth, and David Richard II, and Third, A Midsummer Night's Dream, King John and the Merchant of Venice.
I'll set up the stage today. Oh, don't forget the many wives of Windsor.
I will never forget Cymbeline, Lost Labor's Lost, and 12 Nights, Measure for Measure, A Winter's Tale, and all's well that ends well.
Remember all I've said. I hope you understand me better. Now it's time to go. But it's not the end. Think of me as your friend. Yes, think of me as your friend who plays victory scenes just like you. Dreams just like you. Just like you. Remember